Welcome to Breaking News episode 26. Today we'll be talking about cats versus dogs. Personally, I am on the side of the dogs, but let's go over both arguments. Cats, they're easier to take care of because they could go to the bathroom and stuff, use the litter box, and the dog you have to take outside to go to the bathroom and you have to clean up after it, you know. Also, people say cats are more comforting, and among other things. Dogs. People like dogs because, once again, they're a man's best friend because they're always by your side. I'm not trying to give it to some people to go on the other side. I'm just saying it's like a back and forth battle, and I'm finally here to decide which one is right. And this might surprise you what I pick. Dogs also, you could play with a lot more, like fetch and stuff. Cats aren't really that active, but they kind of take care of themselves. They don't really need a bed. They do need a bed, but they can sleep on almost anything. Dogs, they can sleep on your bed, but anything else is just a little bit not, what I'm saying, the possible. In my opinion, both animals are good. Cats have a lot of qualities that dogs don't have, and dogs have qualities that cats don't have. But the hard part is, the downfall of having both of them is cats can claw your furniture, assuming you don't declaw them, but if you do, that's not a problem. But anyway, cats will be a lot more difficult to take care of, just of the fact that they're more like they're more jumpy. They could go on your refrigerator, and also besides all the bad points, you really can't, take. You really have to be careful where you feed them, because kitty cats aren't that active compared to dogs. But so giving your cat a regular diet is more requisition. Dogs, on the other hand, they don't need that as much. Bad thing about having dogs is cleaning up after them when they go to the bathroom in the house. That plus, you have to take more care of a dog. Like, you have to give it baths every once in a while. You still have to do that with cats, but dogs need it more often. Plus, I like dogs, especially like puppies. But when you think you want a pet first, look at the disadvantages first, I would say, of both of these. And anyway, cats versus dogs have been happening for many years. Some people argue cats are better. Some people agree dog is better. And my personal opinion, there's no preference. I like dogs a lot more, but there's really no preference between either of them. If you like cats, you like cats, but you could also you could like dogs, because both of them are great to have as pets. There's nowhere in between, like you have to be just a dog person. You could, this might sound weird, but I like birds, so I would consider myself a dog and bird person, and maybe a little bit of a cat person. You could be, some people could be bunny people. I just making this up as I go, but there shouldn't be a big debate about it. You like what you like about cats and dogs, but there is multiple more things you should look into um, before you do it. Are you more interested in having an animal that would want to walk with you and do stuff? You should get a dog, because no cat would be on a leash. Want to be on a leash? If you put that leash on a cat, you're going to get scratched or something. Do not try it. I haven't personally, but it's just that cats are less active, and if you want a more active pet, you should get a dog. If you're if you just want a pet to stay home, you could cuddle with. Cats would be better, because once again, both animals are comforting, but cat's fur is a little bit more softer. So if you need, like, let's just say support animals, dogs are usually emotional support animal. Not dogs would be better, but I mean cats would be better. But if you need like a surface animal, dogs would be better, because they're kind of like wolves. They have wolf instincts, and they stay with their pack, and they know how to help better, I'm not expert on this. I'm just saying personally, I'm on the side of the dogs, but the cat side of the argument is probably the most convincing. That most people, the weird thing is that most people will be on the dog side, because a lot of them people are allergic to cats. That's science. uh, uh, but I consider um, the fact that as a disagreement, I think ultimately it's a tie between both of them, mainly because they're both very good pets, in my opinion, and both of them they're both very good comforting animals that could help you. But in my personal opinion, if I was this a long time ago, I would have just picked dogs. But you have to look into both situations. You shouldn't just assume cats are better, because, you should look at the other side too. Maybe dogs and cats are both equal, instead of thinking that, like, one side is better and you should stay on one side. I mean, not as a pet. If you have a cat as a pet, I'm not saying go out and get a dog. I'm just saying, you could like what you like, but also respect that cats have their flaws, and dog people would know that dogs have their flaws, and both of them are equally as adorable as babies and when they're grown. I'm not sure what the I'm gonna see what is the normal. What age does a cat grow from being 1 year old. They turn to a cat 1 year old, mostly. That's interesting. I was just not sure what age does a cat grow from being a kitten, and apparently it's 1 year old. Very surprising. Puppies, I believe, stay puppies for a longer time because they're still technically. One-year-old, it takes 6 to 24 months.